What's up, guys? It's Tyback, and in this video I'm gonna be continuing my campaign walkthrough. I think I'm gonna do that before I do my bobblehead series. I already have some of the videos recorded for that one, but I'm gonna wait till after, just so it's a bit less confusing. But in this video we're gonna be basically going into Kellogg's mine or whatever. Yeah, basically that. And hit in. McCready idolizes you? What does that even mean? Oh, is that good?
Well,
I'm gonna take that as it's good.
I thought you had forgotten
I may have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Hold on. I think we need to talk.
Is this bad?
What's on your mind?
This has been nagging at me for a while. I've been waiting for the right moment to talk to you, and after helping me get Duncan's cure for MedTech, I figured I owe you something. And I always pay my debts. Here. I wanted you to have this.
So fix this. Wooden soldier toy. I got this in my last game.
I know a carved toy soldier is a strange reward for risking your life, but this one's special. It means a lot to me.
If it's special to you, then it's a thoughtful gift.
You're welcome. Just be sure you don't lose it. My wife Lucy gave it. I never could bring myself to tell her the truth.
Sure.
The soldier story was the best thing I could come up with. I didn't want to lose her because of what I was.
Hey, I'm sure you had good intent.
I had a feeling you'd get where it doesn't really matter anymore. She died a few years back. We made the mistake of holding up in a metro station one night. We didn't know that the place was infested with ferals. They were on her before I could even fire a shot. Ripped her apart right in front of me. There was nothing I could do. Took everything I had to escape with Duncan in my arms. Maybe it would have been better if we died there with her.
You may have lost your wife.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Man, I miss Lucy.
Uh-huh.
Gave me. When she died, I thought that feeling was gone forever. Then I met you. You have the world's problems in your back. I just want you to know how much you're
Sure.
Romance.
I was hoping what we have together could be more than friendship.
I'm sorry.
Aw.
I'm not ready for something like that right now. I hope that doesn't jeopardize.
Yeah.
You have reached the highest level of infinity. Okay, so we got the kill shot. A shot perk. Where's the objective down there? Okay. Detected. I'm gonna close this door, can I? Oh. I just don't want Nick Valentine to see this, because, like, he's not gonna like it. Oh. Well, I guess he already didn't like it. Anyway, guys. Make sure this is focused.
Dr. Amari?
Yes. Wait, I know you. You're in the railroad. What's this all about?
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific...
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry.
Hey,
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last fail-safe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
tell me you have a way past it.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong. We load both you and Mr. Valentine until he'll act as a host.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Please stand by. Don't you just love the classic Fallout, please stand by? And McCready's in the background like...
Transplant in the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find.
Okay, I'm gonna skip this part for you guys.
The simulation appears to be working, although the memory...
Oh, this part's not gonna focus very good, guys. I apologize.
I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Apologize for the bad
There. This is the
thing,
oldest
guys,
intact
but
memory
like,
we can find.
it's not gonna focus good because the color's on the screen.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me
You are
in her way.
experiencing these memories as Kellogg.
And she protected
This
me
may
from
prove
Dad.
disorienting at first.
That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. And it doesn't matter now, though.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
It's going to be fine.
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you. Just so you know, they died like dogs, and you weren't there to help them.
I
Okay.
found another memory to try. I'll connect it.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear.
Can I skip this part?
Well,
Yes,
you seem to
I
be getting
can.
closer. Try this next one.
I don't really want to access all the memories for you guys. Just because it takes up time, and I know you don't really care about seeing them guys.
You're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
As you can see,
What do you want?
it's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B748, initiate.
Those offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of rain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
All computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all.
Just find it.
Pods D6. Down the hall near the end.
This is the one. Here.
Open it. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of... I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never liked to. But it would...
Just kind of skipping the dialogue.
Almost.
Don't have to listen to everything.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come Come here.
Wait.
No. I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory, so good news, I think.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. It wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Man, I said that. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil.
The new breed of synths could easily pass as he...
We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk?
We got what we needed.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been...
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue institute from where did the memory say?
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the wreck.
Good luck. And by the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Well, there we go, guys. Dangerous Minds. Glowing sea. Okay, we're gonna do that in the next episode. Oh, just loot this place out. Ooh, was that stealing? Thought I saw a steal in there. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. It's been time. Bye.